All right, we're going to Pack 3 and Cookie Masterson for this one. All right. Give it 1/2 second. Hold on. You patient? There you go. Now we're ready. Alrighty. See you on the other side.
Someone hand me the Anakin opponent.
Raoul, darling, we need names.
Hey there, I'm Raoul. Congratulations on successfully installing the game, you techno-geek wizard, you. How many people do we have playing today?
Just the one.
One player, super duper. What's your name?
Be stationary.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going 21.
Thanks, Rooney.
30 seconds.
All right, player, you're going to want to buzz in on the letter B. That's B as in baboon. Cat baboon.
Go sniff your markers, cue card boy.
20 seconds. That's 20.
Okie dokie.
20 seconds. All right, listen. This couldn't be any simple. Question comes on the screen. You think you know the answer, you buzz in. You pick one of the choices on the screen. Easy. You got it?
10
Yep.
seconds. 9. And get rid of the desktop. Let's go to Six.
All
Black.
right,
Five,
folks. See you on the other
four.
side.
3.
It's big, it's hot. Why doesn't it kill us all? Learn about the sun tonight. It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey, how you doing? Good to see ya. Yada, yada, yada. Well, all right, that's out of the way. Hey, all by yourself today? Okay, let's see if you can fill up that seat next to you with some cash. Let's rock. Category, please. This one's called four-letter word for what you don't know. And you're playing for $3,000 cash money. So you like crossword puzzles, right? Well, see if you can solve part of one now. One across, Arthur Blank, crossword puzzle creator. 3 down, Daily Journal containing first crossword appearance. What 2 words fit these clues? Fox, Champagne Courier, Godfrey Daily News, Miller Liverpudlian Review, or Win New York World? Arthur Wynn invented the crossword, and the first modern crossword was published in the New York World.
Hey, United States did something
Soon,
useful.
delighted children all over the world discovered words like rattan and aves. Okay, pick a category. The selection is Post-No Bill Paxton's. Get it right, I'm handing over 2K. Okay, imagine this. Bill Paxton, star of the movie Twister, decides to adopt the name of another tornado wrangler. How will he sign his name? Buffalo Bill Paxton, Pecos Bill Paxton, Wild Bill Paxton, or Mr. Bill Paxton?
I think it would be Pecos Bill.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Pecos Bill was the folk hero who lassoed a Twister. Frankly, I'd rather lasso Helen Hunt.
I don't blame you.
I need a category. Say hello to A Christmas Case History. This one's worth $1,000. Hey, ever wonder what would happen if Santa Claus didn't just stick to the North Pole? If Santa Claus developed a bipolar disorder, how might he behave on Christmas Eve? Would he die in a tragic pole vaulting accident, develop a strange affection for Dasher, give gifts to some kids but kill others, or be unable to tell the color of Rudolph's nose?
He would give gifts to some and kill others.
A person with bipolar disorder has intense mood swings and goes from manic to depressive very quickly. So just forget the milk and cookies and leave Santa some Prozac. Okay, I need a category.
Can't stop at 3, no, you gotta head for, yeah.
The category is The Godfather of Souls got a brand new bag. This one can net you $1,000. Let's see if you can wrap your head around this. Singer James Brown has been known as the hardest working man in show business. Between 1988 and 1991, what might have been a more appropriate nickname? The hard of hearingest man in show business, the hard sellingest man in the record business, the hardest man in the porn business, or the man doing the hardest time in prison?
I think he spent time in jail for those 3 years.
Say it loud, you're right and you're proud. In '88, James Brown was sentenced to 6 years in jail for a variety of crimes, but he managed to get out early. Even prison walls can't stop the funk. All right, hit me.
Next time, let's just cuddle, Spidey.
Coming at you. Next time, let's just cuddle, Spidey. How does $2,000 sound? Hey, remember that old nursery rhyme about Little Miss Muffet and the spider that scared her? Well, let's say the spider wants to have sex with Little Miss Muffet in true spider fashion. Because of the location of a spider's sex organs, how will he pleasure her? Will he gently bite her fingers off, sensuously rub her with his foot, suavely stick her in his armpit, or playfully poke her with his nose?
I'm gonna guess foot.
A male spider's penis is on the tip of one of its legs. He's a real jerk about it, too. He always wants his toes sucked, but never wants to do it to her. Okay, pick a category. This little number's known
Let's
as
go.
Keep It Simpson, stupid. You get this one right, and it's $3,000. Think fast. If an episode of The Simpsons ended with Homer Simpson meeting the same fate as Homer Simpson in the Nathaniel West novel The Day of the Locust, what would happen? He'd drink himself to death at Moe's Tavern, he'd try to assassinate Mayor Quimby, he'd take it on the lam with Lisa, or he'd be attacked by a Springfield mob.
Day of the Locust. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I would guess maybe he got attacked by a mob.
In The Day of the Locust, Homer Simpson is attacked by an angry, rioting mob. But as we all know, The Simpsons is a children's show. That means no violence. Category, please.
Well, except for Itchy and Scratchy.
For your enjoyment, possession is 9/10 of the law. Looks like this one's going for $1,000. Okay, class, now that I've got your attention, it's time for Morality 101. Tell me what fairy tale you would learn this lesson from. If you live a destitute and squalid life or just a little bit stupid, steal a person's belongings and then murder him, from then on you will live happily ever after. So, which fairy tale teaches this? The Old Woman Who Lived in a Shoe, Jack and the Beanstalk, Hansel and Gretel, or Goldilocks and the Three Bears?
Jack and the Beanstalk.
Jack was stupid enough to exchange his cow for some magic beans. Then when the beanstalk grew, he stole the giant stuff and then chopped down the beanstalk, killing him. Today, this would be called aggressive career management. Okay, I need a category. Uh-oh, wet suck tit shine.
Gibberish question time.
It's time for Licorice Espresso.
One gibberish category coming up. The real ending of Citizen Kane. Let's get the ball rolling at 5K for this gibberish question. Now check it out. As the time disappears, so does the money. So the sooner you buzz in, the better. Okay, tell me, with what popular expression does this gibberish phrase rhyme? Rosebud faux guitar. And don't get thrown by that colon.
Rosebud for guitar. Rosebud for guitar.
First clue. It's a nice way of saying you're wrong. Why
Rose-
would you do that? It's a nice way of saying you're wrong when someone's almost wrong. Let's see what you think.
Alright, surely I got this one.
Well, What kind of reward is a cigar anyway? Hey, good job. Go get yourself a little mouth cancer.
You wouldn't be surprised by a number of people who would do that to babies and stuff.
Pucker up for R&B GPA. $2,000 for a correct answer. Okay, class, sit up straight and pay attention. In his song, What a Wonderful World, Sam Cooke tells us he don't know much about history. Well, since this is one of the subjects mentioned in What a Wonderful World, Mr. and Mrs. Cooke can probably expect an ugly parent-teacher conference with which of Sam's teachers? His music teacher, his home economics teacher, his geometry teacher, or his geography teacher?
I think it's geometry.
Nope, Sam's geometry grades are in great shape. You know, geometry teachers love
Let me guess, geography?
All right, now I'm going to have a talk with your parents. Sam doesn't know much about geography, but he does know that he loves you, which makes him an excellent phys ed student. I need a category. You, my friend, better start getting comfortable, because this one could get steamy. You're joining in on a three-way.
Oh dear. Apologies to the female
Okay,
viewers.
this is simple, but hear me out anyway. You're gonna see a three-way like this one. When the correct three-way member is lit up, buzz in. If you make a match, you pocket $1,000. But look out, it'll cost you $1,000 every time you're wrong. And be careful, individual answers don't necessarily have anything to do with the three-way as a group. And here we go. Let's just say this one's known as, no, please, inhale some more helium. Which means this three-way is going to be about 3 squeaky rodents, Alvin, Simon, and Theodore. Time to
Alrighty.
start seeing the goods. Let's hope you're up to it.
Theodore.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes!
Ah, Simon. There you go. Theodore. Theodore again. Simon. Alvin.
Oh, yes!
Alvin.
Oh, yes!
I should know I'm a Saints fan. Thank you.
That's all. Now catch your breath while we see how you did. Nicely done. A perfect score. Must be all that practicing alone, huh? This should firm up your overall score. And now we return to our regularly scheduled program. 1 down, round 2 to go. Let's get on it. Every question in round 2 is worth twice as much, so we got some serious cash at stake here. Let's get to it. Category, please.
It's a dog and also a game for old people.
May I introduce, it's a dog. It's a game for old people. Wait, it's both. Better wake up, there's $6,000 at stake. Remember that song about the farmer and his dog? Well, let's change the subject of the song and you tell me the next lyric. Okay, I haven't done this in a while. There was a nationalist who was really arrogant. What is the best choice for the next lyric? And Dingo was his name-o, and Jingo was his name-o, and Stingo was his name-o, or and Frango was his name-o.
I believe it would be Jingo.
Bingo! A jingo is one who practices jingoism, which is a really arrogant form of nationalism or patriotism.
That's a
Jingo was
Jingo.
my favorite Beatle, too. Okay, pick a category.
I'm getting a rating of 12. Over.
This one likes to go by a 3-hour saga. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Hey, you know how they christen a new ship by smashing a bottle of champagne on it? Well, imagine
Sure.
this. If the SS Minnow were christened in the same way the Vikings christened their ships, what would we have seen on the first episode of Gilligan's Island? The professor performing a ritual suicide, Gilligan sacrificed on the prow, Ginger and Marianne fighting to the death, or the Howl spitting on it?
I'm gonna go with Gilligan.
Blood, champagne, same thing. The Vikings believed the spirits of the slaughtered victims would guard the ship. Of course, with Gilligan's spirit guarding the ship, they probably end up hopelessly marooned on a deserted island. Oh, wait. Okay, I need a category.
Karaoke is dead.
Category, karaoke is dead. And it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Ready? Imagine it's Friday night and everybody in your office is ready for a little TGIF party. Suppose instead of going to a karaoke bar, you and your coworkers go to a kabuki bar. Which of these rules would be posted above the bar? No alcohol, parking for compact cars only, no women allowed, cross-dressing encouraged, $10 covers, singers must be castrated, or don't touch the girls, don't eat the pufferfish.
I think that would be no women allowed, cross-dressing encouraged.
In traditional Japanese kabuki theater, female roles are played by men. Have a good time, but remember the stage name Madam Butterfly is already taken. I need a category.
Up and Adams.
Okay, give it up for Up and Adams. Play your cards right, you win $4,000. Flex those fingers, cause here it comes. Imagine that the Addams family is visited by a cousin, Nick Adams. Given the author of the Nick Adams stories, who most likely joined the show's writing staff? Ernest Hemingway, Jack Kerouac, Ian Fleming, or F. Scott Fitzgerald?
I think that would be Ernest Hemingway.
Ernest Hemingway. You can already see his influence in the Addams Family theme. They're spooky, altogether kooky, they live in a museum, people come to see them. All right, hit me.
Let's do the
Now serving the final season
Final
storyline
season.
we wish we'd seen. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. So, you know how Roseanne...
Hey, how's it going,
on
Too
the
Cute to Be
last season
Sus?
of her show? Well, if Roseanne's lottery prize had been the same as the prize featured in the short story, The Lottery, what would we have seen in the final season? Roseanne getting a rock to the head, Dan getting a boot to the groin, Jackie getting a shot in the arm, or Darlene getting a swift kick in the pants?
Roseanne getting a rock to the head.
The winner in
Winners
Shirley
get,
Jackson's short story, The Lottery, gets stoned to death. Roseanne just got canceled. Okay, I need a category. Hey, all
Uma
right. Guess what
Oprah.
you just picked? It's time to play Dis or Dat. And this Dis or Dat questions category.
Fitness and health. Okay.
Oprah. I'm gonna read off 7 names, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a person with the last name Zappa or the last name Phoenix. As each comes up, if it's someone with the last name Zappa, press 1. If it's someone with the last name Phoenix, press 2. And press 4 to skip. Each correct answer will net you $1,000, and $1,000 taken away for each incorrect answer in any that you don't get to. All right.
You're very welcome, Too Cute to Be Sus.
And we're off. Liberty, Zappa Kid or Phoenix?
Liberty, I think, was a Phoenix.
Moon Unit,
That would be Zappa.
Joaquin,
Phoenix.
Summer,
Phoenix.
Rain,
Rain. Phoenix.
Ahmed.
Zappa.
Last one, Weasel.
That's also a Zappa.
That's all she wrote. You are a very smart person, and I want to see your new score. Well, good things happen to good people, right? Okay, let's move on.
All right.
Category, please.
I can't get this song out of my head.
Here we have, I can't get this damn song out of my head. And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. All right, we all remember the Bible tale of Cain and Abel, right? Well, suppose
Sure.
God had wanted to make Cain's life in exile even worse than it was. Considering Cain's punishment, which song would have been most appropriate to play over and over in his head? The Cars Drive, Dion's The Wanderer, Christopher Cross's Sailing, or Kim Carnes' Betty Davis Eyes?
It would definitely be The Wanderer.
Cain was forced to leave the fields he farmed and wander the land. This, of course, is the Bible's parable for why God
Thank you
created
so
the
much.
Walkman. Okay, pick a category.
Let's see. gotta sort out quickly what's going on with this
Wide,
one.
get ready for, you don't know, your ascot from your elbow. Sit up straight. This one's worth $6,000. Listen up. Y'all know the story in A Midsummer Night's Dream, right? Where a fairy named Puck changes one guy into a jackass? In the adaptation of Midsummer Night's Dream in a men's locker room, which of these is most likely to be transformed into an ass by the mischievous urinal Puck? A revealed rear, a bare bottom, a flaunted fanny, or a shaken willy?
What's to bottom?
In the play, Puck transforms Nick Bottom into a braying ass. But the rest of the guys at the urinals pretended not to notice. All right, hit me.
If I hear it one more time, I'll go blind.
Let's see what we got going. If I hear it one more time, I'll go blind. How does $4,000 grab you? Hey, remember that 70s song, Blinded by the Light? Because his or her eyes are the most light sensitive, which of the characters from these classic rock tunes would most easily be blinded by the light? Bob Welch's Ebony Eyes, Van Morrison's Brown Eyed Girl, Sugarloaf's Green Eyed Lady, or Velvet Underground's Pale Blue Eyes?
I'm gonna guess blue.
Blue eyes are the most light sensitive. Let's see, linger on your light sensitive eyes, your bloodshot eyes. Oh, damn it! I need a category. What do we have here? How to make green cheese look like blue cheese. One right answer and $6,000 head your way. No doubt you've heard of guys spelling their name in the snow with their, well, imagine this. If Buzz Aldrin had commemorated his moonwalk by writing his real name on the surface of the moon, which phrase would be there to welcome future astronauts? Edwin shall return, Eldridge was here, this is Edgar country, or Elroy is king.
Okay, what's Aldrin's first name? I think it was Edwin.
He goes by Buzz, but his friends call him Edwin. He wasn't actually peeing. He and Neil Armstrong just wanted to find out who was the bigger man on the moon. Category, please.
All right, it's sign time.
You're about to embark on the attack. Hit your buzzer when you see two words on the screen that match. $2,000 if you're right, $2,000 off if you're wrong. It's not so hard as long as you remember this.
Remember the clue.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. What's your sign? Oh, you sure better hope it's not dead end. Good luck.
M, I think. Go Narches, there you go. NutraSweet. Yeah, it's the red and white swirl. That would be a peacock. That'd be a rock. That'd be a bald head. Apple? Maybe it's a wing something. There we go.
Well, slap my face and call me sugar. Let's see how you check your final score. That's the game.
Wow.
Way to go, player. It's like I always say, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose, as long as you get to play with yourself. Now get the hell away from the computer and go make some friends, because...
Great show, everybody. Lovely work as usual. Raoul Hun, what's going on now?
Hold the phone.
Hey, isn't it nice to know
Before
that you
get that
fill a
unwanted
void in
voicemail,
someone's
think
life,
about
even
those
if it's
unfortunate
just
people who
an
never
empty
get
slot on a
calls.
scoreboard?
Don't you
If you'd
think
like to
they'd
play
want the
again,
message
just
even if
give me
you
the
don't?
word.
Gee, I guess so.
Then press 8.
All right, that completes this episode of You Don't Know Jack Volume 3. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell to be informed when we drop new content. And be sure to leave a comment in the section below. Thank you for watching. And as always, be sure to spread the word. And the arcade is now closed.